We find ourselves from time to time standing in the midst of the ordinary, yearning for something greater. And yet in this very yearning lies the seed of transformation. Moving from the average to the extraordinary is not a matter of chance, but of deliberate action. It is a journey paved by 5 essential steps. Let us explore them together, for they are not mere ideals, but practical realities we must each confront in our pursuit of a life of fortune. Acknowledge your present condition. The first step in this journey is not to leap forward into the unknown, but to first gaze inward. We must look at ourselves honestly, at our current state, our habits, our weaknesses, and our strengths. It is the humble act of recognizing where we stand today. To deny this reality is to build a house on sand. You must ask, where am I now? Only when we see the truth of our current condition can we begin to reshape it. We are all, to some degree, creatures of habit, and these habits, whether positive or negative, form the foundation upon which our future is built. Acknowledge where you are, not as a place of defeat, but as the starting point of progress. For in this acceptance lies the power to change. Define your purpose. Once you have looked within, the second step is to establish the purpose that will propel you forward. A life without purpose is like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly, subject to the whims of the winds. But purpose, when clearly defined, gives direction and meaning to every action. Ask yourself, what is it I truly seek? What is your driving force? Is it wealth? Yes, but also fulfillment. Is it influence, but also the ability to make a positive impact? Fortune, in its truest form, is not solely defined by material gain, but by the alignment of our ambitions with something higher than ourselves. Fortune follows purpose, and purpose guides you through every obstacle. Commit to lifelong learning. The third step is perhaps the most challenging, but the most rewarding. Commit to learning, always. Fortune is not given, nor is it merely a product of what we know in the present. It is born of the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom. The average mind ceases to grow once it believes it has reached its limits. But the mind that is destined for greatness understands that learning is a lifelong endeavor. Educate yourself relentlessly, not just in your field but in life itself. Seek wisdom from various sources, for knowledge is like a vast ocean. Every wave, every drop adds to your understanding. Do not be satisfied with yesterday's knowledge. Strive to expand your mind, for fortune favors the well-informed, the one who understands both their craft and the world around them. Embrace challenges and failures. As you strive toward fortune, you will undoubtedly face challenges. There is no path to greatness without its difficulties. Yet, it is in the very nature of these challenges that your strength is forged. The average person shies away from adversity, retreating at the first sign of hardship. But the extraordinary person faces it head-on, learning from every trial. Failure is not an end, but a step on the journey. Every setback is an opportunity to grow, to refine your skills, and to build resilience. Fortune does not come to those who avoid failure, but to those who learn to rise from it. Embrace challenges, for they are the crucible in which your future is tempered. Cultivate patience and persistence. Understand this: true fortune is not a quick reward, but the result of sustained effort over time. Patience and persistence are the twin virtues that distinguish the average from the extraordinary. The road is long, and often the results are not immediate. It is easy to become discouraged when progress seems slow, but it is this very persistence that sets you apart. Remember that all great accomplishments are the product of consistent, unwavering effort. Do not expect instant success. Instead, build your fortune step by step, day by day, knowing that every effort contributes to the whole. If there is one setback, the journey from average to fortune begins with an essential and often overlooked step: self-reflection. To move from mediocrity towards something greater, one must first acknowledge their current state, not just in terms of achievements, but in all areas of life. The process of self-reflection is not merely about recognizing strengths and weaknesses. It is about seeing oneself honestly and without delusion. To overlook this crucial moment of introspection is akin to embarking on a journey without understanding where you are starting from. The clarity that comes from a true assessment of yourself will lay the foundation for everything that follows. Self-reflection requires a deep, unflinching look at one's habits, mindset, and circumstances. It involves understanding your daily patterns, how you spend your time, what you prioritize, and how you respond to challenges. The average person may go through life without ever pausing to analyze their routines or questioning their decisions. They simply react to life as it comes. However, those who wish to rise above the ordinary must take the time to assess their habits and question their effectiveness. Are the choices you make contributing to your growth, or are they merely a series of default actions driven by convenience or fear? This initial reflection allows you to identify what is working and what is holding you back. This process should not be rushed, nor should it be clouded by self-judgment. It is easy to fall into the trap of becoming discouraged upon recognizing areas of weakness. However, the goal of self-reflection is not to foster shame, but to illuminate the truth. Without understanding where you are, how can you plan your next step? This is where the concept of self-awareness becomes invaluable. Through honest introspection, you gain a clear picture of your strengths and limitations, which then allows you to focus on areas that need improvement. Perhaps you lack discipline in certain areas of your life, or you struggle with procrastination. Maybe you avoid difficult conversations, or you are overly concerned with the opinions of others. Recognizing these tendencies is not a cause for despair, but an invitation to grow. To habits, self-reflection also involves assessing your mindset. How do you view the world and your place in it? Do you see opportunities or obstacles? Do you believe in your potential, or do you limit yourself with self-imposed boundaries? Many people live with a fixed mindset, believing their abilities are set in stone. This mindset prevents growth and keeps them in a state of mediocrity. However, those who seek fortune must cultivate a growth mindset, one that believes in the power of change and improvement. Recognizing and shifting a limiting mindset is a crucial part of the self-reflection process. Another key aspect of self-reflection is acknowledging your emotional responses and how they influence your decisions. Are you driven by fear, anger, or impatience? Emotions are powerful forces that can either propel us forward or hold us back. By reflecting on your emotional reactions and learning to manage them, you develop a level of emotional intelligence that allows you to approach situations with clarity and wisdom. And many times this is what needs to happen. This is where you take back control, so you have the capacity to respond to life as well. Emotional intelligence enables you to make decisions based on logic and purpose rather than impulsive feelings. To understanding yourself on an emotional and mental level, Self-reflection also involves assessing your external circumstances. While the internal work of introspection is crucial, it is also important to evaluate the environment around you. Who are the people you associate with? Are they encouraging your growth or hindering it? Are your relationships built on support and mutual respect, or do they drain you and hold you back? The people you surround yourself with play a significant role in shaping your mindset and behaviors. Self-reflection calls you to take an honest inventory of your relationships and assess whether they are helping or hindering your progress. It may be uncomfortable, but it is essential to recognize when it is time to distance yourself from negative influences or to seek out new connections that will uplift you. Self-reflection involves confronting the discomfort of change. Growth is not easy. It requires moving beyond what is familiar and confronting your fears, insecurities, and habits that no longer serve you. In this stage, it is crucial to embrace the discomfort that comes with transformation. The average person avoids change because it feels uncertain and daunting. However, those who seek fortune understand that progress is only possible through change. This requires bravery. Bravery to confront the truth of where you are and to take action in spite of the discomfort that change inevitably brings. Self-reflection is the starting point for personal growth and success. Without it, there is no foundation upon which to build. It is through honest self-assessment that you can determine your purpose, develop your skills, and begin the journey towards something greater. The act of reflection is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process that guides you along the path of growth. It is the cornerstone of every decision you make moving forward, shaping your mindset, habits, relationships, and emotional responses. With this awareness in hand, you are ready to take the next steps toward fortune. The second step in transitioning from average to fortune is defining your purpose. Purpose is more than a vague notion or a distant dream. It is the guiding force that directs your actions and aligns them with something larger than yourself. It gives you clarity, meaning, and a sense of direction that sustains you through the inevitable challenges of the journey. Without purpose, life becomes a series of disconnected events, each with little significance, leading to a feeling of aimlessness. The difference between the average and the extraordinary is the ability to see beyond the present moment and act in accordance with a deeper, more meaningful vision. To define your purpose, you must first ask yourself the essential question: what is it that I truly seek? This question goes beyond surface-level desires such as wealth, success, or recognition. While these may be aspects of fortune, they are not the true source of lasting fulfillment. The pursuit of fortune, when driven solely by external markers of success, can lead to frustration and emptiness. True purpose connects you with something that resonates deeply within you, something that transcends material gain and taps into your core values, passions, and aspirations. Your purpose is not just about what you do, it is about why you do it. Finding your purpose often involves a process of discovery. It requires introspection and reflection on what brings you joy, fulfillment, and a sense of achievement. What activities make you lose track of time? What problems in the world stir your heart and compel you to act? These moments of insight, however small they may seem, offer clues as to what your true purpose might be. Your purpose could be linked to a profession, a cause, or a set of values that drive you to make a difference. It could involve helping others, creating something of value, or contributing to a greater social good. The key is to identify something that is so compelling that it energizes you. even during moments of difficulty. Defining your purpose is not always a clear-cut process. Many people struggle with this step, either because they are too caught up in the noise of external expectations, or because they fear the responsibility that comes with fully embracing a meaningful life. Some may avoid identifying their purpose out of fear of failure or the uncertainty of what it might require from them. But purpose, when embraced fully, is a source of strength that propels you forward with unwavering determination. It is this determination that separates the extraordinary from the average. Without purpose, individuals tend to drift, accepting whatever life hands them. With purpose, every action becomes intentional and contributes to a larger vision. The next aspect of defining your purpose is aligning it with your values. Your purpose must resonate with your core beliefs and principles. If there is a misalignment between your purpose and your values, the pursuit of that purpose will be fraught with internal conflict and dissatisfaction. For example, if your purpose is to achieve great wealth, but you value integrity above all, you may find yourself torn between your goals and your moral compass. On the other hand, when your purpose is in harmony with your values, the pursuit of it feels authentic and fulfilling. Your purpose becomes a reflection of who you are at your deepest level, and this authenticity resonates with others, drawing them to support your vision. Purpose also provides a sense of resilience in the face of adversity. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and there will be moments when you feel like giving up. When your purpose is clearly defined, it serves as an anchor during these times of difficulty. You are able to push through challenges, knowing that each setback is part of the process, and that the ultimate goal is greater than the obstacles you face. Without purpose, the weight of adversity becomes overwhelming, and you may be tempted to abandon the journey altogether. But with purpose, each challenge becomes an opportunity to prove your commitment to your vision. Another critical element in defining your purpose is the ability to make decisions that align with your long-term goals. Purpose acts as a filter for the choices you make in life. It helps you distinguish between distractions and opportunities, ensuring that your time, energy, and resources are devoted to endeavors that align with your deeper aspirations. For instance, when you are clear about your purpose, you are better able to say no to activities or people that do not contribute to your vision. You can prioritize your time and focus on the things that truly matter. This level of discernment is what allows individuals to stay on track toward their goals, avoiding the distractions that often derail those without a clear sense of purpose. As you pursue your purpose, it is important to remain flexible and open to evolution. Your purpose is not a rigid set of rules or a fixed endpoint. It is a dynamic and evolving concept that can grow and change with you. As you learn more about yourself and the world, your purpose may evolve, taking on new dimensions or adjusting to new realities. This fluidity is an important aspect of the journey toward fortune. While your overall direction may remain the same, the way in which you pursue your purpose may shift as you gain new experiences and insights. Embracing this adaptability ensures that your purpose continues to inspire and guide you, no matter what changes life may bring. Defining your purpose is the cornerstone of any meaningful and lasting success. It is the internal compass that guides every decision and action you take. When your actions are aligned with your purpose, the path from average to fortune becomes not just possible, but inevitable. With purpose, you find the courage to act decisively, the resilience to persevere, and the clarity to see the opportunities that others may miss. Purpose is the force that turns dreams into reality. transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. The third step in moving from average to fortune is committing to lifelong learning. This is the foundation upon which all progress rests. Without continual growth, an individual stagnates, and stagnation is the enemy of success. The average person may stop learning once they feel they have acquired enough knowledge to get by, but those who aspire to greatness understand that learning is not a finite endeavor. Knowledge is vast and ever expanding, and the pursuit of it must be a lifelong commitment. Lifelong learning is not only about gaining expertise in a particular field, but about constantly seeking improvement, adapting to new situations, and expanding one's worldview. The first aspect of lifelong learning is the pursuit of knowledge itself. It is easy to become complacent in what we already know, but those who wish to achieve extraordinary success must recognize that the world is constantly evolving. What worked yesterday may no longer be relevant today, and what is effective today may become obsolete tomorrow. Therefore, to stay ahead and remain competitive, you must continually educate yourself. This education is not limited to formal degrees or certifications, but encompasses a broader scope, including self-corrected learning, attending workshops, reading, and seeking out mentors. By continually acquiring new knowledge, you ensure that your skills remain sharp and relevant. This commitment to staying informed makes you adaptable to change and prepared to meet new challenges head-on. It's important to note that the pursuit of knowledge must be intentional. Lifelong learning is not simply about absorbing information indiscriminately. It requires a focused approach with an eye on your purpose and goals. Rather than learning for the sake of learning, you should seek knowledge that aligns with your ambitions. Ask yourself, what do I need to learn to move closer to my goals? If this focused learning allows you to gain expertise in areas that will directly impact your journey to success, whether it's learning new technologies, mastering business strategies, or deepening your understanding of human behavior, each new piece of knowledge should serve to advance your progress toward fortune. To formal learning, lifelong learning also involves embracing experience as a teacher. Knowledge gained through experience is often more valuable than theoretical knowledge because it is grounded in real-world applications. Every challenge you face, every decision you make, and every setback you encounter offers an opportunity for growth. When you view life as a continuous learning experience, even failure becomes an instructive lesson. The most successful individuals are those who approach each experience with the mindset of a learner, extracting valuable lessons from every outcome, whether positive or negative. This perspective helps you to stay open-minded and flexible, never seeing a difficult situation as a defeat, but rather as an opportunity for personal and professional growth. Lifelong learning requires a willingness to unlearn. Many people grow attached to their past experiences and established ways of thinking, but the willingness to question and discard outdated methods or beliefs is just as important as acquiring new knowledge. To move forward, you must sometimes challenge your own assumptions and be open to new ways of doing things. This means recognizing when your knowledge has become limited or when your understanding of a subject is outdated. The ability to let go of old habits, outdated techniques, or incorrect assumptions is a sign of true growth. Those who are willing to adapt, update their thinking, and embrace new ideas are the ones who remain relevant and poised for success in an ever-changing world. To formal education and experience, lifelong learning is also about cultivating a habit of curiosity. A curious mind is a constantly questioning mind, one that seeks to understand the world on a deeper level. This curiosity should extend beyond your specific area of expertise. While it's essential to deepen your knowledge in your chosen field, curiosity about other areas, whether related to art, history, philosophy, or science, broadens your perspective and nurtures creativity. A well-rounded individual who draws from a diverse pool of knowledge can see connections and solutions that others might miss. Curiosity drives innovation and allows you to approach problems from new angles. It is this kind of holistic thinking that leads to breakthroughs and ultimately to fortune. Another key component of lifelong learning is self-discipline. Learning requires time, focus, and effort. In the age of information overload, it can be tempting to succumb to distractions and procrastination. However, those who commit to lifelong learning must develop the discipline to stay focused on their educational pursuits. This means creating a routine that prioritizes learning, whether through reading books, engaging in online courses, or dedicating time to practice new skills. Self-discipline is also necessary for consistency. Progress is not made in sporadic bursts, but through steady, ongoing effort. By consistently investing time in learning, even in small increments, you gradually build the expertise and skills needed to reach your goals. Equally important is the role of mentorship in lifelong learning. No one achieves greatness in isolation. The most successful individuals actively seek out mentors, those who can offer guidance, challenge their thinking, and provide valuable insights. Mentorship accelerates the learning process by offering a shortcut to wisdom. A mentor can share their experiences, teach you lessons that would take years to learn on your own, and help you avoid common pitfalls. Furthermore, a mentor can hold you accountable, pushing you to maintain focus on your goals and encouraging you to continue learning, even when progress feels slow. It is essential to recognize that learning does not stop at acquiring knowledge or mastering a set of skills. It extends to personal growth and emotional intelligence as well. Lifelong learning is about becoming a better person, developing qualities like resilience, patience, and empathy. These attributes are just as crucial to success as technical expertise. Understanding how to navigate relationships, manage stress, and deal with failure are lessons that contribute to your overall success. Personal growth often comes through reflection, feedback, and adapting to life's challenges. The individual who commits to growing in both their professional and personal life is one who is poised to experience lasting fortune. Lifelong learning is a journey, not a destination. It is an ongoing commitment to improvement and growth that fuels progress and keeps individuals relevant in a rapidly changing world. Whether through formal education, experience, curiosity, or mentorship, the pursuit of knowledge and personal development is the key to unlocking greater potential and ultimately fortune.